For Aaron. I met him at a job fair. He was seeking employment. I was seeking employee. Joan and I sat at the booth we put together for half the day watching people as they walked through the entrance. The second he walked through the door, I didn't even look at Joan. I locked my eyes on him and said, "Get him." I studied him for a bit. I'm a pretty good headhunter, if I do say so myself. He was dressed to kill, and if you know Aaron, you know that's one of his many gifts. Huge smile, great handshake, and the gift of gab. A perfect specimen to add to our team. Joan and I got our chance to talk to him, finally. He was nice, non-committal, just checking things out. We talked for a long time, exchanged contact information, and then he started to move on. So I stalked him. I'm not too proud to say that I walked up behind him as he was talking to other employers, just to remind him that I was watching him and that he was probably wasting his time. Fast forward a month or so, and there was Aaron joining the team. I won, but so did he, and so did our team. I was going to take that boy and make him into a beautiful work of art, just molding what I knew was already there. I'd like to think of myself as an artist, a people artist. It's probably a little self-serving, actually, because watching people see themselves bloom and succeed makes me feel fulfilled and happy. I like to surround myself with amazing people, and trust me, I am picky. While I'd like to think that everyone is amazing, I'm also weathered enough to know that's just not the case. My point being that Aaron was amazing. Aaron was a leader. He was. He had all the makings to be great at it, whether formally or informally. Some may disagree with me, but some didn't know him the way I did. They didn't see what I saw. He was an excellent phlebotomist. He was a perfectionist. He had superb customer service skills. So much potential. Aaron danced. He sang. He smiled. He inspired, and so much more. Aaron left a footprint on my heart. He called me Mama Molly, which I loathed because I'm not old. But he meant it in a way that was nice. He saw me as someone who took care of others and solved problems. Funny thing was, what I was to him, he was to many others. He just wasn't at a point where he could see it yet. Too young, far too young, but an old soul, an old beautiful soul. Aaron lived his life to the fullest. He did. I believe Aaron knew he would live a short life, and because of that, he made every minute count. He traveled, he loved, he partied, he danced, he was spontaneous, and he was intense. He pulled every ounce of adventure he could out of life. I believe and feel in my heart that Aaron is content, that he was fulfilled and generally happy. And for those reasons, I'm able to find some peace of mind and something positive out of such a tragic loss. While Aaron was a happy soul, he was also equally as sad and distressed. The thing is, it was hard to tell, almost impossible, in fact. It's tough being a perfectionist, a people pleaser, someone who can communicate with the best of them, yet fails at communicating altogether when it comes to one's own self. He was a stuffer. He held so much inside. I look back now at some of our conversations, like when he would be upset about something work-related, you'd never know. He held it together. He didn't show the negative emotion. It's part of what made him so great at work, and also part of what eats us alive. Aaron was sick for a long time. Unfortunately for him, he wasn't the sort of sick that people send flowers or greeting cards for. In fact, I don't think they make greeting cards for situations like this. I can't imagine how to sum up the words necessary to get the point across. They make cards at Hallmark for couples struggling with infertility. That's something. It's something we can all sympathize with. It's a thing. We can recognize it. As a person lucky enough to cross paths with Aaron and be let into his small circle of trust, combined with the fact that I truly can relate personally to some of the feelings he felt, my greeting card would go something like this. I don't know exactly what you're feeling, and I don't have the answers, but I'm here for you. You are important. You are enough. You are loved by many, and this too shall pass. When you're paralyzed with anxiety, afraid to fail or disappoint, uncontrollably sad, feeling like you can't catch your breath, feeling like it's your job to hold everyone together, feeling confused, scared, or angry, like your heart's going to pound out of your chest, like you want to scream, run, yawn, hit, hide, sleep it away, be surrounded by people or alone. I acknowledge that and pass no judgment. When the only thing you can think of to make the physical pain of anxiety go away is to sleep, I acknowledge that and pass no judgment. When you're scared to answer the phone or respond to text messages because you overthought it and so much time passed, I acknowledge that and pass no judgment. I may not understand you or the feelings you feel, but I will never stop trying. You don't have to worry about me. You don't have to entertain or protect me because I acknowledge your feelings and pass no judgment. With that said, my wish for Aaron and anyone else struggling with anxiety is to dance for him, sing, smile, make others smile and laugh. Chase your dreams, do what makes you happy, be thoughtful and kind, seek to better yourselves and your life. That is how you can remember him. Carry on what's good and right in the world. Rest in peace, Aaron.